This is the OnePlus 9R, much awaited. A lot of people have been really waiting for it because, like I said, the design language, the overall phone is pretty much OnePlus 9. Anything that you're looking for in the OnePlus 9 series, it's there. It's got a really good screen, 6.55-inch FHD AMOLED screen, 120 Hz refresh rate. Design language, like I said, OnePlus 9 lineup, Snapdragon 870, priced at under 40,000, quad camera, and of course the best part of it is that this could actually be a phone that you could look for if you want great power, because the 870 from Snapdragon is absolutely great. A gaming phone at under 40,000 rupees, good looking because it's got all the OnePlus aesthetics that have really made the OnePlus 9, the rest of the series, look very good. So I'm really thinking, could this really be a major replacement for anything that you were thinking of under 40,000 rupees? Because at one time OnePlus used to really play there. Now, of course, they've taken their other phones to a different price bracket. But frankly speaking, I really like the phone. Let's take a look at our review.
Like most brands, OnePlus has a tick-tock release cycle of phones. But as the brand makes moves towards the premium segment with the OnePlus 9 Pro, it also doesn't want to alienate its core audience, the never-settling performance seekers. In comes the OnePlus 9R, a value-focused smartphone that still claims to offer flagship-grade thrills, but at a much lower price. But the competition is fierce and performance alone isn't enough to make a phone stand out anymore. Let's take a look if the OnePlus 9R is a winner or not. OnePlus is keeping the visual identity of the OnePlus 9R in line with the rest of the 9 series lineup with some concessions. While the camera module looks similar, it gets rid of the chrome rings. There's Gorilla Glass 5 at the back and front. You get all the essentials like the trademark alert slider as well as dual speakers that sound great. The phone looks good, but not at OnePlus 9 Pro levels. OnePlus is using a 6.55-inch Super AMOLED FHD screen with a refresh rate of 120 Hz. This is the same excellent panel as on the OnePlus 8T and it continues to do a brilliant job. Colors are vibrant but natural looking. A peak brightness of 1100 nits makes the phone easy to view outdoors. Meanwhile, the 120 Hz refresh rate makes the interface look buttery smooth. You just can't go back. Performance? The OnePlus 9R has it in spades. The phone employs a Snapdragon 870 chipset, which isn't really all that new. In fact, it's the same as the Snapdragon 865 Plus from the OnePlus 8T, but in a higher state of tune. You'll get a performance boost in day-to-day use as well as some specific tasks. High-end games run just a bit smoother. You can almost consider the R to be a gaming phone at under 40,000. Oxygen OS is extremely well optimized and it's a joy to use. We did not, however, like the constant nags to join OnePlus services like the Red Cable Club. Cut it out, OnePlus. Keeping the phone going all day is a 4500 mAh battery that proved to be sufficient for a full day of use in our testing. The phone excels at charging with 65 watt support that has it topped up in a jiffy, 40 minutes to be exact. And finally, the cameras. OnePlus has opted to use the same camera setup as on the OnePlus 8T, and this includes a 48MP primary camera, 16MP ultra-wide sensor, 5MP macro and 2MP depth sensor. Photographs in broad daylight are fine. In some scenes, the camera boosts colors just a bit too much, making it look unnatural. Indoors, the images are good, but sometimes an image lacks a little detail and contrast. The ultra-wide sensor takes nicely detailed images, but there is a noticeable white balance shift between the sensors. And finally, the macro camera does the trick with very usable 5MP close-ups. All in all, the 9R basically lives up to what OnePlus was aiming for. A phone that carries forward the OnePlus 9 series legacy of style and design with almost all that you want in a high-performance package. It is an appealing alternative to the other two OnePlus 9 phones with most of the performance at a significantly lower price. With 5G still quite far away, the 9R is an exciting option for performance and gaming phone seekers with a starting price of 39,999 rupees.